Yeah, okay. We live now. We live now. Yo, I want to ask a question since we starting off late than a motherfucker. It's 8:36 right now in South Cat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go ahead and ask a random ass question off topic. How do y'all feel about a motherfucker dressing playing a role in context in a fucking dress? Like for 10 mil, would you as a man dress up in a dress and play an undercover cop and get your motherfucking bread? That's all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, I'm
You
awesome.
asking us?
I know I'm asking who the fuck ever is listening and wants to know and wants to participate in answering this question. Because me personally, I said I'm getting that motherfucking money. You feel me? I'm getting that big dog. 10 million, and all I gotta do is say,
10 million is a
hey,
lot of money, man.
man, 10
That
million to be,
man.
Big Mama House 4 or whatever, undercover police officer. I be the daughter. I don't give a fuck. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Give me my money. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm getting my bread. Y'all can sit back there and talk about that nigga gay. But you know what? I be in my motherfucking $4 million home with my beautiful wife, with my
This
replica
nigga's ill.
mansion for my motherfucking dogs over there in the corner, and me and my family eating good, and we sharing to the community and all that other good shit. You know? I'm just saying, that's
Well,
just me.
Hey fellas, before we even continue,
I ain't
is
putting on no
I
motherfucking
think
dress,
that
bro.
I think the comment section is disabled again, or it's not there this time, or maybe I'm tripping. Let me refresh.
On the
Nigga,
YouTube.
you
Yo, yo,
high.
yo. What up, fellas?
What up, Freddie Tracks?
What up,
Yo,
what
I
up?
think on YouTube the comments are going to be disabled until we're finished, and then when it goes on replay, it has
Oh
the comments.
yeah,
Oh, wasn't like that
YouTube
last
hating
time, but it's
again.
alright though. See, that's why we created this page. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
like comments.
yeah.
Fuck you, YouTube. You
Put
know?
this link up there.
Hey,
How
we
many
gonna let
people
it.
say he's watching so far?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We letting all the flesh hang out the pocket. I just
Because we
pulled
late.
all the fingers out my pocket, like,
Yeah, we
duh.
late to the motherfucker. But I mean, it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna watch this on the, you know what I mean, on the back end. Yeah, you know
Mm-hmm.
this shit's working. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people gonna watch this on the back end and you know what I'm saying?
And tune in.
Tune in, read their
Show
thoughts,
Don't
read
time.
their
be
comments. You
sensitive.
know what I'm saying? Look, man. We need to throw a disclaimer out there before we get deep into this discussion.
Yes, please,
Cause it's a lot
please.
of it's a lot of sensitive motherfuckers in this world. It's a lot of naive, uninformed motherfuckers out there. Like, you know, cause ignorance is bliss. Motherfuckers just love just walking around lost. Listen, we gonna ruffle some feathers tonight. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Um, I hope y'all enjoy. Um, leave your thoughts, leave your comments below. And it is what it is, man. I mean, if look, I'm
We're
coming at
not
y'all.
doing this to offend
Look,
anybody, but if you get offended, that's on you. Take it however you want to take it. You know what I mean? But this is not any way to alienate anybody or any race or anything. This is not going to be about race. This is going to be about the systematic issues that are at hand today in the business, and that
Undeniable with facts.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
yeah.
What's going on behind the scenes? What you don't see from these big head labels, these big wigs. What you don't see from these big wigs, you're gonna look at these motherfuckers a different way if you know half of them, and I'm sure you know half of them. If you are a fan of the music business, if you are in the music business, you're gonna know exactly who the fuck we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna let y'all know. But just disclaimer: we're gonna ruffle some feathers. Just don't be a bitch about it. Like.
And if you're a bitch ass mother sucker, take your ass out now.
Oh
No
shit.
time for no bitch ass mother sucker. Get
But
out.
you know, I mean, okay, so y'all can get a feel of this topic that we're discussing. He got the wifey in the room. Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, baby, we live. You going in on us. Well, let me say my motherfucking introduction. I know I dropped one earlier, but I want to get one more in real quick before I handle this
One
question
more
the rest
game.
of that. I don't personally give a fuck if your feelings get hurt or not. I'm gonna let these boy. You see, I got the bargain on today. It's straight cold thugging, air boogie in the building. Listen to me. If you that goddamn sensitive, kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because life is not a motherfucking life ain't built around motherfucking roses and sugar and shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with you. So this is what I need you to understand. Racism is something that exists. Me personally, how do I feel about it? I'm gonna explain that to you. It's a long story. I have no fucking side in this issue. I like to look at all points of view and see, all of this other shit. But what you have to understand is that you have to realize what you are fighting for, what you stand for, and all of that other good shit. Regardless of what you think is right and wrong and all of that other shit. Here's in today's world, if you don't agree with something, you gotta forcefully come out and tell people that you do not agree with it. It's not a situation anymore where you can sit back and say, I don't agree with that, so I ain't gonna share it, I ain't gonna like it, and this and that. No, motherfucker, you getting thrown in the same category as everybody else when this shit goes down. You get shot too if you view it on the enemy side because you say you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for you just
and for anybody watching as well, like at some point it is gonna seem one-sided simply because the truth is on one side because it's been on the other side for so long. So now everything's come to light. We're talking about a side that not everybody knows about, a side that a lot of people that watch this won't agree with or have been ignorant to. So it's going to seem like one-sided. You're going to feel like, they're just saying that because of this reason, because of that reason. But look, if you know us, we've got integrity in what we do, and we're not going to put falsehoods out there. We're not going to just have a bias or an opinion one way because we want it to be a certain way. It's going to be straight down the middle. If you get offended, if you get sensitive, it's nothing to do with what we are saying. It's everything to do with how you feel about what we're saying.
Exactly.
And if you and my thing is like with a lot of people, it's people don't do research. Like people don't do their fucking homework. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to connect the dots. Like motherfuckers want to look on the surface at certain shit. Like you gotta understand that. See, the way I look at racism and the way I've studied racism and things like that, you got to understand, it is not about color. Like, we're well beyond that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was never about color. If you think about it, it's just a group of people. You know what I'm saying? We're talking racism, white supremacy. It is a global structure built and designed to oppress a certain group of people. Everything from education to economics to sex to politics to entertainment to I forgot the other two. It's seven areas where they, you know what I'm saying, they got this shit on lock. But at the same time, motherfuckers got to stop being naive about it. Like y'all have to stop being naive about it. And y'all have to stop with the. When I look at this shit, I just be like, yo, it's like really mind-boggling that motherfuckers is getting mad because it ain't no black people at the being nominated at the Oscars and all this and that shit. Who gives a fuck?
You know what else though?
Hey, right. You feel like who gives a fuck? Like,
it ain't no white people in the All-Stars.
It ain't no white people in the All-Star game, but who owns the teams? It ain't a black man that owns the NBA teams, except Jordan. But he's
I'm just
cracking
saying,
the sky.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, ain't no white people playing. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no white people because let's be real, the fans voted the players in. Don't nobody want to see Dirk out there at 39. No, it's the All-Star game, nigga. We trying to see niggas fly. We want to see Steph Curry go out there and shoot threes from half court and make 7 out of 9. Like, we trying to see that shit. Like, they don't want to see none of that bullshit. But to get back into the discussion, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the problem with racism is people don't want to accept that it's here. A lot of people don't want to accept that it is still real, it still exists, and a lot of people don't want to admit that they're addicted to it. Like, you're addicted, and I say that because you do got niggas out here in the black community who suffer from that victim syndrome. Like
Yeah,
I feel as though as a people, like we should be well past that. Like it's too much fucking information out here. Niggas should be well past all I'm a victim. No, nigga, we already know who the fuck we are. You know what I'm saying? We're gods. And the white man that's come over there, he's still a god. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He got Negro running through his blood. So he going home with us.
Yeah, he going.
He going home with us. But you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers that don't want to admit it and accept it, like it's some niggas that's still playing the victim role. And then you got some white people out here who's even dumber than niggas, who really believe that on one hand that they're a part of everything, because truth be told, like the powers that be, they could give a fuck about the broke ass white people too. Like, let's just keep it 100. They could give a fuck about them. It's like, we don't care. But at the same time, white people don't want to admit that they benefit from this system that is structured to help them if they understood how to play the game. You feel me? Because they suffer from some type of victim mentality with, the Jews were slaved and all of that. And the more I look into that shit, I'd say, look, go Hitler. But Hitler knew what the fuck. Hitler knew what he was doing. He wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. And at the same time, like, fucks me up. White people tell us to forget about slavery, but y'all don't forget about the Holocaust. Y'all motherfuckers got a full-blown museum. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And at the same time, that wasn't niggas that had y'all locked in captive. That was your own people. You need to go holler at them about that. But other than that, y'all niggas held us in captivity for 400 plus years, nigga, and we still in fucking slaves. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Niggas, we are not free unless you start doing your work and get free. You feel me? Going off on a little motherfucking tangent.
You gotta get your birth certificate for that.
For real, you just gotta. Like, personally, I feel like racism is just structured to kind of direct attention towards two different sides, to make them combat each other and make them go at each other's necks, hemming each other up, calling each other's names, disrespectful, whatever. Why the middleman, who is the one orchestrating that, is sitting back watching them like, look at these black and white fools coming at each other's neck. This is amazing. We're making so much money off this. Just how they making money off the war. They're making money off of racism through media coverage. They're making money off of racism through Hollywood, casting certain things to kind of whitewash certain elements of black history that never existed to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just try to indoctrinate certain shit that kind of strays away from what it really was. You know what I'm saying? Taking something and putting their face on it. Pretty much rewriting history because they were the victors. Remember, history is rewritten by the victors of that war. So pretty much, I just feel like racism is just really just a structure. You know what I'm saying? It's not a people, it's a structure. It's something that happens on mostly minority cases, but to poor white people too. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where poor whites and regular blacks, they were together. You know what I mean? They were together because they were in the same box. They never, you know what I'm saying? They never looked at each other like, oh, he a cracker, or oh, he a nigger or whatever. They looked at each other as brethren because they in the same struggle. You feel me? They getting affected by the same structure. You feel what I'm saying? That's where I think about it like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And this is what I want to say right here, yo. Like, yeah, it just sounded like I'm finna say some bullshit, didn't it? But no, seriously, okay. Let's break this thing down. Here's racism in a nutshell. Racism is the Democratic and Republican Party. One government, two parties. One government, two parties. One government, two parties. know what I'm saying? That's kind of how racism is. At the end of the day, it's all one fucking government. It's all one. And the people that are really in control of mass producing this fear, this whole entity that's called racism, are actually people who they don't give a fuck about black or white. They don't give a fuck about brown, yellow, any of that shit. They don't care what race you are, what creed you are, what you rep, what you claim, what gang you bang with. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Only thing they care about is what do you have in your pocket. That's it. At the end of the day, bottom line, what do you have in your pocket? What do you have that they can get? And that's what people don't realize. If you really want to be honest with you, do you really think that Republicans and Democrats are that big of fucking enemies? I mean, like, no. But a government without a set of groups that you can have to go against each other to call something a democracy is not a democracy. It's communist. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically all racism is. It boils down to money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about who you are, what you are. It's about what you have to offer. What can people get from you? And that's the only thing that they look for. So, I mean, if you just want to be honest about it,
Caleb.
you know, oh shit.
What's up, Orbhead?
Don't say nothing, bro. You know what happened last time.
Man, fuck that. I feel like I need retribution. Rayman done floated right on in. Straight from the Pacific.
He done floated in this
motherfucker. He did it. But yeah, man, like that's really what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know a lot of people probably, you know, there's a lot of people out there, like Kay was talking about, that are so naive to shit and just, but see, here's what people they fail to realize that, you know, the same way that the media uses fear to control you, to put certain things into your head, the same way the radio stations, the radio programs actually program you to like certain music and certain songs to boost certain sales in certain areas. It's the same way with this whole racism thing. It's not so much about black and white. It all boils down to the money. So basically what the media does is they take something and they numb everybody to it. It's like going to the dentist and getting a fucking root canal. Now, your tooth, when you get a root canal, they take the nerve out of it, right? So it's numb. So when you eat on it, you don't feel that it hurts. But you still got a big fucking hole in your tooth. You know what I mean? And it's still hurting. You just can't feel it because you're numb to the shit. You don't have any feeling in it anymore. And that's what the media does to people. They numb people down to a certain subject to where they can talk about it freely and say all of this dumb shit that they want to say. And a lot of people are going to accept it. Some people are going to snap out and be like, hey, we need to stand up and fight. But the mass majority just don't give a fuck anymore because it's something that's normal. It's something that they see as everyday life. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. That's cool. That's not a problem. But motherfuckers don't realize is that it is a problem. And here's my biggest problem with the black community. Everybody, and I was talking about this earlier, you know what I'm saying? As a community, period, first and foremost, you know, unity is number one. Unity is key. Unity is what we need, yes, but not just unity in the black community. We need unity with all people, all races.
100%.
Equality is not necessarily what we need because life is built on survival of the motherfucking fittest. Let's just be honest. Somebody is going to be ahead, whether that motherfucker is Latino, Asian, black, white, whatever. Somebody is going to be at the top of the tier because it is tiers and levels to this shit. So you have 100%. To keep it so that part, you have to just say fuck racism. You have to let that shit go. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't focus on being equal. You should focus on being maximum, being the best that you can.
Being the best that you can do. Being the best person.
That's what you need to be focusing on. Why the fuck would you want to be equal to, like, you got all these people out here doing all these marches and other shit, and people in hip hop coming out talking about black power. And yes, I agree, it's totally fucking wrong what's going on in the world right now with the police killings and all of this other shit. But at the same time, though, why are we fighting for something that somebody already has when we should be fighting to create brand new?
You know, and also, let me add on to that real quick.
Go ahead.
Like, let me add on to what Al Bud was saying real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we know, you know, there's a lot of shit that's going on in the United States of America with these corrupted cops killing youth for no reason, you know what I'm saying? But another thing that I was talking to him about before we even started this broadcast, because we had a big issue trying to start this, but one thing I was just saying, like, why does everybody have a fresh memory about this now? Like, why is this new to us? You feel me? Why are we acting like this is new when this shit has been going on for years in different communities, off camera, on camera, for years? You know what I'm saying? This shit has been going on. I don't know why everybody why everybody thinks this is just fresh, this is new. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This shit has been happening. It's been happening.
It's not. I don't think motherfuckers look at it like it's fresh and new. I think it's that we live in a technology age, so everything is so fast, rapid. Like you could just put something up and it's, you know what I mean?
It'll
It's
take
the
off.
virality. What it is now is that motherfuckers got cameras and they can say, "Oh, I see you now." Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It's like L Book saying, like, why are we fighting for equality when you look at it like this? If you got kids, you feel me? Are you gonna fight with your kids for equality?
Nope.
Or is you going to stand up and rule and be the motherfucking parent?
Right.
What I'm saying is, black people, nigga, we are the gods of this realm. We created this shit. What the fuck do we look like standing here asking for equality? We have enough evidence across the fucking globe to say that we run this shit. It's just that we forgot who the fuck we are. And we don't realize who we are. So when we see this shit now, it's not that it's like brand new. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just that niggas done forgot that, yes, there is somebody out there actually trying to fucking kill us. They can't kill us.
Yeah, you know why it's forgotten? It's because the powers that be have been drilling it out of people for the last 100 years.
But also, no.
Through the media, newspaper, whatever.
See, with the surge of information right now, what they're doing is they're throwing a lot of misinformation to confuse motherfuckers. So motherfuckers don't know what is right, you know what I'm saying, what is bullshit, and things like that. But me personally, when it comes to this shit, like, if you want to understand racism, you have to understand how the enemy thinks. You feel me? This is war, nigga. Everything you do in this world, like with this system, if you're fighting against this system, it is war, nigga. Everything you do is a battle. Everything,
100%.
Even from deciding whether or not I'm gonna watch TV or not. See, am I going to listen to the radio? Like Boog said, nigga, it's programming everything, nigga. And you know, we're gonna, you know, bring this home with the hip hop, excuse me, and everything, so y'all can like really see where we coming from. Like, it's all programming, all of it. The music, and then the media plays a part in it, because the media will spin a bunch of shit. Like, for example, Future and Sierra. The media is just spinning this shit out of it. Every little thing they do, you know what I'm saying, they got a headline for it. But then at the end of the day, you look at it like Future built such a fan base of dick riding ass females, and I'm gonna come out and say it, like, some of y'all bitches dick riding, like, hard, like, seriously, you feel me? Because y'all sitting here, like, it fucks me up. Sierra's not a bad, you know, like in the public eye and everything, like the way she carry herself, like, she's not one of them, you know what I mean, out there type females. Like, she got respect for herself, you know what I mean? She carry herself with class and shit like that. So for a nigga like Future, who got like 4 or 5 different baby moms and all this shit, I don't even know how many kids or whatever, like, for him to do her like that, you know what I'm saying, for him to be playing this situation the way that he is, and then his fans is going so hard on this, you know what I mean, on this woman like that, that's the type of psychological racism y'all niggas don't even peep. Like, y'all don't even pay attention to how they making y'all pick a side. It's always, it's like Boog said, like, you can't have this government and then just say, all right, this is gonna be one government. You have to have sides so that way it can look like it's a competition. It looks like somebody that could work things in your favor, you know what I'm saying, is playing the game. But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers, after they had them goddamn little fake ass political debates and all that shit, these niggas sit back and go take shots of whiskey and smoke cigars and talk about, you know what I mean, how they about to fuck up the next 10 years for us. And y'all not looking behind the scenes. Y'all not paying attention to that shit. Like, do y'all really think these motherfuckers is beefing? Do y'all really think ISIS, these terrorists really exist? Nigga, come on now. Like, the U.S. government are the biggest terrorists out here. Nigga, paying rent is terrorism. Paying for water is terrorism.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nigga, you're paying for a natural resource? That's terrorism. Paying for electricity. Not a motherfucker that is 20,000 miles away. He got his own problems, his own family. He trying to fight his own fucking racist structure, whatever's going on, where they going on at. You think he's fitting to come over here and fuck with us for nothing? Come on now. That shit don't make sense to me. Like, that shit don't add up. But motherfuckers believe that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They believe this shit. Like,
yo,
seriously?
Shout out to motherfucking Beyonce, yo. Shout out to Beyonce. Hey, Caleb, there you go.
Yo, I'm good, fellas.
So,
what up, Caleb? Orb head.
I just gotta say, shout out to Beyonce, man.
Yeah, for real.
Video,
yo, I still have yet to see it. Yeah, I gotta see it, yo. I ain't even see that joint yet, but everybody's making a big deal out of it, and that's, another thing of what we, talking about here, just like media spinning shit like that as something to be negative. You know what I mean?
But see, motherfuckers are spinning this shit so hard because they felt like they had the control of Beyonce. It felt like Beyonce was supposed to ride for the team, and this bitch backstabbed them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Basically, is what it boils down to, man. But like that song, I'm gonna tell you the reason why that song is so beautiful. Is because I think she did exactly what we all need to do. Instead of focusing on talking about all these goddamn problems that ain't nobody doing shit about.
Exactly.
Talking about all of this shit that's going on and ain't nobody ready to ride out and start killing motherfuckers. I mean, if you ain't gonna do some extreme shit, but you talking about some extreme problems, you need to shut the fuck up. Or you do like Beyonce did, and you can talk about all of the positive shit. Because see, as in everything in fucking life, the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, the more you see it in life, the more it grows. The Parkinson's law says that things will grow to the amount of time that you give it. So in other words, if you think about something constantly, you think about, something growing or being great in your life and prospering and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you give it the time that you need for it to grow, it'll happen quick. If you give it a lot of time, it'll happen quicker. If you give it a little bit of time, it'll happen slower. Or it might not happen. It just depends on you. But at the end of the day, though, like, why not focus on the positive shit? Why not focus on the shit that we have? I mean, because, see, every fucking thing is a negative thing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers you can't eat certain shit. You can't wear certain shit. You can't look certain way. Don't cut your hair like that. You know what I'm saying? Just all kind of shit. All this bullshit is going on. But why not focus on that as that's the shit that makes us us? Why the fuck are we so upset about that shit? Why are we so upset that motherfuckers are noticing our differences? We notice everybody else's differences. And they embrace it. You know what I'm saying?
Try to become everybody differences though.
Yeah,
that's our problem. Like everybody, you won't hear an Indian say, "Oh, I'm mixed with African. I'm mixed with Italian." You won't hear, you know what I'm saying? You won't hear a goddamn Dominican say, "Oh, I'm mixed with African blood," but this nigga is goddamn blue, black, purple.
That's real talk, though.
Speak nothing but Spanish, but he ain't a nigga though.
I'm mixed with some kind of I think I'm mixed with some kind of floating orb or magic ball or something.
Your ass up, Caleb.
But nah, like real, like, but you hear black people though, like, it's just like niggas don't accept their blackness. Like talk about you mixed with Indian and I mixed with
Yeah, I
Puerto
mixed with
Rican.
this, I mixed
No,
with that.
nigga, you are straight nigga. They
100.
are mixed with you.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Nigga, every race, color, creed, and culture on this planet Earth is an extension of us. Nigga, we are the fucking first people here. Like, come on. Like, how the
And
fuck
that's
do you sound? How do you sound? Like, that shit sounds crazy. Like,
we've been here
nigga.
for trillions of years. Trillions, I said trillion. Trillions of years. We've been here for trillions of years. That's
we got, they got
irrelevant though.
But that shit's irrelevant. Look, also, like on some shit, man. Like, what it boils down to is, if you're gonna play any game in this world, especially if you live in the United States of America, you're black or you got some color in you, you're definitely gonna face racism, white supremacy. So no matter what angle you come at it from, if you're gonna attack it the right way, fuck all that trying to kiss ass and all of that shit, nigga. Like Bug said, become the best you. Like, get fucking superior. You know what I'm saying? Look at these niggas as peers, and you look at yourself as over them. Like I run shit, motherfucker. Like you, that's how you gotta look at this shit. And it's, I do want to say this because I watch a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of conscious community videos, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Red Pill, Blue Pills, Brother Rich, you know what I'm saying? The niggas like that. You feel me? The SETIs of the world, like the Bobby Hemmets, Brother Panics. Like I listen to niggas that really bring it, that's gonna bring it on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't, not none of that fluke preacher shit, all of that, blah, blah. Nah, look, you're gonna bring it real. So truthfully with the black community, like, it is not even about us like coming together collectively, because we do that.
Yeah, we do.
Just for the wrong shit.
True.
We'll come together for a future concert, but we won't come together in, you know what I'm saying, bounce ideas off of each other, figure out what it is that we do best, put our money together and go out there and do our own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you come together. It's not about a business plan and all of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's needed. You know what I'm saying? It's about you getting your own shit together. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that trying to save the black race. Am I trying to? No, I'm trying to save my goddamn self.
100.
Me and mine, you feel me? Me and my inner circle. Like that's what it is. Like you gotta become the reality that you want to see in the world. I know that went over a lot of motherfuckers' heads right now. Like, just pay attention to what I said though. Like, real shit. Like, you gotta become that. Like, you gotta study like we do. Like, we said we was gonna be a team that has different brands, different ideas, different lives, different things going on, different parts of the world. But we gonna come together with our ideas, bounce them off of each other, and create something together that's gonna help you motherfuckers that's watching, that's in the music genre, the entertainment portion of Hollywood and racism, white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? That you are in that area. You are in that branch. So if you're going to play the game, if you want to know how to fight the system and actually do your motherfucking thing, study. Learn how the business operates.
100.
Learn who the players are.
You know what I find with a lot of people will complain about how, like, there's nobody serious around them and they're the only person around them that's serious. But like my argument is like just to expand on what you were saying about people just coming together and building something like we've done. Like, I figure that those people who are complaining that there's not enough people around and not enough people who are serious. My thing is, if you're serious, you should be surrounded by people who are doing this shit. Should just happen naturally. You know what I mean? People
Yeah,
should.
yeah, this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should.
because this shit right here happened naturally. There was
Yeah,
no
It's all
like
energy.
we all came together just because we all we all had good energy together and we all were in the same predicament with a certain situation. Like yeah, I don't like what I'm saying. We just all looked at that shit like man, that shit's lame. Like man, let's go over here. Let's go get some food. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's the type of shit we did. Just regular people
it's
stuff.
impossible. It's impossible to be on some shit around people who aren't on some shit.
Yeah, it's impossible. It's just
You know
like
what I mean?
hanging out. It's just like you hanging out with four broke motherfuckers, and you the richest nigga there.
Yeah.
You
And
keep
it just
hanging
goes
out with
back
these
to what
people.
you were saying about
Don't
work.
match like mismatch socks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
just
just goes
means
back
you
to
What
what
got
up,
you
a
were
Dave?
gift
saying
broke,
about
motherfucker.
What
focus
up?
on self
What
over
up,
putting
Dave?
stuff.
Hold
If
up.
you're worrying
Crack a
about,
lot.
if you're worrying
Everybody
about,
talking. Hold on.
Ain't
One
nobody
second.
talking but you. And it's his turn to get his point
I'm gonna
across.
let
Go ahead.
Edward.
Go ahead,
S
S.
was trying to say something.
Yeah, my bad,
Everybody was
Esco.
talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Shot rude ass.
Fuck it, the moment's past now.
Shut your ass up, Elbow.
Run with it.
He said rude ass. He trying to say other people's brother shit.
Hey, you all had
Trying
so
to,
much to say just now. What happened?
yeah.
I was telling Sean he rude motherfucker for cutting you off like that.
Nigga, what?
Why do you can't just say, "Can carry on?" You know, it was obviously
Yeah,
important.
old Book been raw riggedy all day today.
Man, I've been getting fucking attacked all day. Hey,
No,
let
that's a
me tell
lot.
y'all something. Let me tell you motherfuckers something right here, right now. If you gonna come to me and you want to debate about something, I'm all for it. I'm down. I love different perspectives. I love different points of view. But here's my problem. Don't come at me with this generic bullshit if I ask the question,
all
okay?
day long, yo, they been
Don't
hitting
come
me
at
with
me with this bullshit that you heard such and such say last week, so you gonna try to throw that shit on me because you didn't have an answer for that motherfucker when you heard it. So you just accepted and said, yeah, that's right. Nah, motherfucker. See, that's the problem with a lot of people. You ain't got a fucking mind of your own. People forgot how to think, yo. That's the
Yeah, they
biggest problem.
did.
It's not fucking racism. It's not that you just seeing this shit. It's not that you don't have the talent or the skills to do the shit that you want to do. You just act fucking stupid.
For real
You
though.
know
Not
what I
That's
asking
mean?
a
real
Like
question.
shit.
you don't think. Like thinking and your mind just processing a whole bunch of information is two different things. Like, okay, you got literally your body goes through most of the fucking day if you have a set routine on autopilot. You can't remember every fucking hour in a day. I want you to think back to the last 24 hours. Tell me exactly what you did every hour. If you can do that shit, motherfucker, you win a cookie. You know what I'm saying?
I want
But
to
shut your ass up. You just ate a cupcake. But
You
what
right.
I'm what what I'm saying is a majority of the time spent here on Earth is autopilot time that we never remember. We use that shit drifting off into space, thinking about what could be or what should be instead of putting forth effort towards that shit. If you really want to get into this music game, let's be honest about it. You can fucking do it. In today's world, you can do it regardless of who the fuck is in your way, how many people are standing at the gates, all
Regardless
this
of
extra shit.
skill.
You know what I'm
Regardless
saying?
of
Like,
skill, all that
if
shit.
you want to do something, get the fuck off your ass, get up, and go do it. As simple as that. Like, it doesn't take that much effort. It doesn't take that much work. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's really break this shit down. You want to be a music artist in a game that is particularly controlled and ran by white people, and you're black or you're Asian or you're white, and people look at you like you're black, so you fall in the same motherfucking group as us. Welcome, my brother. So here's the thing. What the fuck is stopping you? Because see, you're really only gonna be stopped by these people if you get up to the level. They're not gonna fuck with nobody that's around here making a quarter a day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker out here selling and just giving all their music away. They don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, even if you make great music, you think they're gonna hunt you down because they see that big of an opportunity? They don't give a fuck about you. If you really want to get and be a part of a player in this game to even have to worry about the shit that we're talking about, you have to first build yourself up to a level that is worthy of even these motherfuckers noticing you. So you got a level where you can fly under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can get out there and make as much money as you want to. Do this and do that. You know what I mean? And a lot of motherfuckers never get there because you all stack and just do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely nothing. Like so I feel like if you look at this group right here, you look at this team, like this isn't a team of all black people. This is a team of all white people. We got a dude from UK. We got Puerto Rican. Hell, S has got Jamaican in him. He a nigga. Y'all might not know.
Yeah, man.
He is.
Yeah,
When I kill nobody's shit, you can't put me in no category. Can't see me. Can't see me. Me up.
Clean.
You got Indian. You know what I'm saying? You got Indian here. Caleb's probably Irish.
Shut your ass up.
Caleb's probably Irish. Yeah, probably.
I thought everybody was about to come in here.
But what I'm saying though, this is what I'm saying. Like this is a diverse panel. You know what I'm saying? Like we never once thought about. I probably shouldn't say this shit because Caleb's white.
Right, we never give a fuck about that shit.
Caleb, you just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll work it out afterwards. If it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure. Yeah, I mean that's all of it.
No, we gave Caleb his official black card. He alright.
White supremacist.
Wade in the water shit.
Yo, you know what? You know how I can tell? You know how you can tell like undeniable proof that this is like a real fucking team, yo? It's because I got home from fucking work and I look in the chat. It's 432 messages. I ain't. Holy shit.
But yeah, but the dope thing is like when we had that pre-talk the other day when we got on the hangout, a private one, and we're like, what are we gonna say, and we got into it and pretty much spoke about what we're talking about now. Is like everybody's mind is so non-ignorant, so diverse. The Caleb and people want to say class me whatever they want to say. Do you know what I mean? And we're all of us, regardless of who we are, what race we are, where we're from, like we all had the input and we all agreed that this is a real thing. So I mean, white supremacism in hip hop and onwards, of course, is a real thing. So I mean, and not to say that all white people are racist, and that's where the people get offended, is like when someone says, oh, white supremacy, they're like, they're talking about me. No, we're talking about those motherfuckers right there who just so happen to be white, who the supremacy. It doesn't mean that like people, everyone's looking at white, like all of you motherfuckers. I mean,
right.
Motherfuckers.
People just assume that people are just sensitive. Stop being motherfucking bitches.
For real, stop being a bitch.
Don't be a bitch.
Be a boss. Be a boss in your life, regardless of your circumstance.
The truth is the truth, man. How can you get offended? Like the truth is the truth. You can't. You afraid of life, fam?
You afraid of life?
I mean, that's what it has to be. That's what it has to be, bro. Like, I'll give you a prime example. I'm not gonna cut you off, K. I'm gonna be short with this one. I'll give you a prime example. Y'all remember a few weeks ago I had the post I put up and shit on Facebook and Instagram and shit. And I was telling motherfuckers, I was like, yo, basically what I was saying is I'm going to stop telling motherfuckers 100, that's 100, I'm 100, this or that. Because listen, okay, if you a 100 motherfucker, let's break this down. Let's break this down. You are a 100 motherfucker, right? You 100% whatever the fuck you are. All right.
You can't tell L Book shit.
But you expect a zero ass motherfucker to come through and be the one to support you. Okay. Listen to what I'm saying. Would you not rather be a 1% motherfucker and give 99% of that shit away to a zero ass motherfucker and have 99 zero motherfuckers turn into one motherfuckers and now they fuck with you because of that? I mean, I'm just saying.
Bro, you kinda just
seconds of
you just kinda.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
Arithmetic.
I'm trying to catch you.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I was like this.
P-Gang, this is what I'm saying. This is basically what the moral of the story is. motherfucker, you can't stay the same but expect change.
Mm-hmm.
You can't scream that
Cuts
you
like a
ride
knife.
and you here and you this and you that,
Real rap.
but you
Real
turn around and you say that you want change in this subject. You can't be a murderer, but then pissed off when a motherfucker gets murdered. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this shit is ass backwards. So somewhere you gotta break that 100. You're gonna have to settle for 80.
So you can't be 100.
You can't be a
Naturally,
100.
you
You're
can't
gonna
be
have to
100.
be a soft nigga somewhere in life in order to really be a hard, real motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta
You
be
know
a
what I'm
follower
saying?
before you can be a
Like
leader.
I can't go out here and be as hard in these streets and come home and expect to be that hard motherfucker with my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Look with these carrots.
No, I gotta split that 100.
You banging on breakfast, nigga?
Aha!
You know what I'm saying?
You know I don't like that.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta split that 100 because that's why I have a big problem with. I don't so much have a problem with racism, and I don't so much have a problem with the fact that people have great ideas for how we can make these great changes and shit. My problem comes in is the same motherfuckers, and a lot of these motherfuckers just screaming all of this shit. Or, hey, I got this great idea. We should do this, and we can come together, and we can blah blah blah. It's the same motherfucker that'll be out there tomorrow and was out there yesterday doing the exact same thing that he's standing up for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't be the wolf and scream wolf at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
Gotta
Exactly.
sacrifice
That's
the
what it
old
boils
you and the
down
bullshit.
to. You gotta sacrifice some shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I kind of went way out there with that 100 zeros and 1%. You know what I'm saying? I broke that motherfucker full circle. You did
I
what
had
I'm
question
saying?
marks. I was like, huh?
Yeah, because I was looking
You know,
like,
my math.
You thought it sounded
so
good.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded good.
yeah.
It sounded good for a second.
It was a
Just
couple
didn't
of
make no
seconds
goddamn
after,
sense.
I saw Kate pick up the orange comb. You know when a motherfucker pick up the orange comb, they confused and shit.
Shit, I gotta pick up my comb.
You know, they don't pick up
No,
the black
but
comb. The black comb is they cool. That's just normal everyday shit. But that orange comb, you get that orange one, and you like, oh damn.
but on some shit though, like it fucks me up, like because y'all said be a boss, and like as soon as y'all said that, I thought about like when Dame Dash went on the Breakfast Club, like that will go down as like one of my favorite interviews of all time because
Yeah, that was a great interview.
it was just the mindset that Dame had, and these motherfuckers could not understand it, and like I said earlier, those are niggas that is addicted to racism, white supremacy. It's like they don't want to give up that corporate check. You feel me?
Yeah, like
Because
a regular 9-to-5 worker.
you think about it. Like you think about it. I'm pretty damn sure that Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying? What you call it, and then the rest of the crew, I forgot the nigga name.
Envy.
And Angela, Envy and Angela. Yeah, I'm quite sure if they got their own radio station or whatever, like motherfuckers would tune in, even if it was like an internet joint or a, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm quite sure they got enough bread and enough connects to make that happen. But it's the entire mindset. Like it's like niggas is scared to actually go out there and say fuck it. Let me try something else. Like I think about shit like this. I looked at the lineage of my family. I looked at my mom, who just retired like probably like 5 years ago, to nothing. Worked her whole fucking life damn near, like to nothing. I see my older sister do the same shit. My sister after that, like she got bread, like she went out did her own motherfucking thing. Looked at her, my sister behind her. I'm like, okay, she worked, but she got the mindset of I want to go out there and you know what I mean, get my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then my sister after that. So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, some of them understand what it is. You feel me? Like they understand what it is. And then I'm looking at my mom and I said, I would never be that. Ever. I cannot sign that. work my whole motherfucking life for somebody
100.
else, you got me fucked up.
All
To
the way.
retire to nothing? You crazy as hell. No. Why would I do that? Why would
Mm-hmm.
I settle for a paycheck when I already know that it's only enough to cover my bills?
Well, you can settle for a paycheck, but reinvest it in something that's going to further you further in the future.
Yeah.
You don't have to,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
strategic.
saying?
Being strategic with it is different
like
than
what I
just,
do. Shit. Like
'Cause
what we do
I
all.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't
Everybody
want to
here
be.
at a 95, like most of us do.
That's what I
Some of
said.
us don't.
Yeah, but my point is like motherfuckers don't think like that.
Oh yeah, the mindset.
And it comes
Mhm.
back to
They do
thinking. Like
Monday.
you
They do
niggas ain't
Monday through
thinking.
Thursday.
Everything starts with a thought. Though, you're right.
Monday
it's
through
that
Thursday.
9 to 5 mindset, bro.
Yep.
You know, I'm
The
scared. Like,
paycheck era is
the
over.
paycheck
Yeah,
era.
like
Right.
I need that security. And I can understand it from a sense. Like, don't get me wrong, like we got bills to pay. Like we got terrorists amongst us. Like we gotta, you know what I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
gotta play the game. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like you gotta say to yourself, like, am I gonna play this game like this for the rest of my life, or am I gonna set something up for me and
Yeah.
mine to be good? Like that's
Ownership.
what niggas not thinking about.
See,
Yeah,
Ownership.
you definitely got to
I'm a
set
big
yourself
believer
up.
in ownership. I try to own everything, man. I was on WordPress.com. I thought, no, I gotta own this shit.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted to
love
go on
ownership, bro.
merchandise and shit. I could have done Spreadshirt or Teespring and all that shit. I said, nah, I'll own that shit. Just want to own everything. That's the reason
Hmm.
why I do it.
hell
100. Everything is
yeah.
ownership. That's how I
Speaking of
always
that,
thought about shit.
Dame, I need to highlight you about the LLCs. I need to get my shit. Like, I'm ready. I just gotta know what I gotta
All
do.
right.
And yeah, see that's ownership.
Yep.
That's business. Like,
Business.
you feel me?
I own
That's
Y'all
shit.
real
niggas gotta
Got a
now.
entrepreneurship
house.
right
Hold on.
there.
Yeah, that's get money shit. But before
We
we
all
get
own
too
our
deep in
own
the
shit.
conversation, because we've been on for about a good has it been
Over
an
an
hour? About
hour.
an hour?
Yeah,
About
about
an
an
About an
hour.
hour.
hour. I want to run y'all through the web of deceit in the music industry.
Oh shit.
And I
Let's
don't
get it.
and I want to do this because of the discussion that I had in a group on Facebook. You know what I'm saying, where I put up a picture of with Jerry Heller, Jimmy Iovine,
Rick
Leo
Rubin.
Cohen, and Rick Rubin. And I was like, who destroyed hip hop? And damn near everybody in there was like, oh, they helped the culture more than anything, and they this and they that. And I said, okay, let me think about this. Like, wasn't Jerry Heller responsible for breaking up NWA? Like, fucking that. And wasn't he stealing money from these niggas at the same time? Oh no, that was Easy E. He was blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Wasn't Leo Cohen responsible for breaking up Rockefeller? Oh no, Jay Z's a boss and da 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 da. Oh, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, but he's cool. Okay, Rick Rubin. Let's go there. Like, okay, isn't he responsible, for bringing out LL with Russell Simmons and Taylor Rock and others? But wasn't him and Russell responsible for the endorsements? It's a good thing on one end, but I think you niggas need to look a little deeper into that. The type of brands that y'all will be promoting, because we do talk about brands and ownership and logos,
Mm-hmm.
symbols. Y'all need to pay attention to that. And who was the last one? It was Jimmy Iovine. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Iovine. Yep.
okay, yeah, he had Dr. Dre. Yeah, supposedly Eminem's tape was found floor somewhere, whatever. Dre heard it. Didn't know it was a white boy. Bullshit. Okay, but yeah, he had 50 Cent. He's not doing nothing right now. Oh yeah, he orchestrated the $3 billion deal. Just so y'all niggas know, Dre did not become a billionaire off of that. I don't think he got about like 800 mil, but he didn't break the billion. You know who got the bulk of that money though? Jimmy Iovine from that Apple deal.
Damn.
Damn, it's just ironic. I don't. This is not a coincidence. It's not a theory or something like where conspiracy. Throw that word out there. This is fact. When
Mm-hmm.
you look at it, at the top, controlling everything damn near is somebody white. And if it's somebody black, they answer to somebody white. It's not a coincidence. So if you think I'm lying, okay, we'll run. I'm gonna go real quick. You got three main distribution companies in the music industry. It's Sony Music Entertainment,
Sony Music, Warner Bros.,
Universal Music Group, and Warner Music Group. All right, those are the three main things. The CEO of Sony Music is Doug Morris, white guy. Chairman, Edgar Berger, white guy. Clive Davis is the chief creative officer. I think that's what that C is. CCO. It's Clive Davis. Y'all do y'all research on Clive Davis. Show me how many artists he done fucked over. That just so happened to be black. Okay. They distribute for Arista Records, which is the founder. The founder was Clive Davis. They had artists like Whitney, Aretha, Avril Lavigne, Barry Manilow. Okay, the next record company is Columbia. Rob Stringer, white guy. They had artists like David Bowie, Adele, Beyonce, Bob Dylan, One Direction, Katy Perry. Epic Records, L.A. Reid, black guy. Had who that? Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Future, Bobby Shmurda. He's still locked up. RCA Records, Peter Edge, white guy. Artists are Chris Brown, Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, blah, blah. Capitol Records, Johnny Mercer, white guy. Artists like the Beatles, Frank Sinatra, Coldplay, Nat King Cole. That's an old-ass record company, but it's still in there. Virgin Records, Richard Branson is the CEO. White guy. Artists like Corinne Bailey Rae, Rise Against the Machine. Now we'll go to King. I'm about to slap all the black off you. Sit the fuck down. Thank you, son. All right. Sorry about that.
Welcome to
Universal Music Group. All right. That's the next distribution company. CEO, Lucian Grange, white guy. Distributes for Interscope Records. Founder, Jimmy Iovine, white guy. Artists, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50, Lady Gaga, Selena Gomez, Madonna. Then you got Island Records. What's that? Leslie Kong? I'm assuming they white. Chris Blackwell.
Yeah, I'm assuming they
If I'm not mistaken, Chris Blackwell is a white guy. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, shit.
Artists like Justin Bieber, Nick Jonas, Bon Jovi, Janet Jackson, sexy ass. Def Jam Records. Rick Rubin, white guy. Russell Simmons, black guy. Another one. We got two in the house. All right, artists: Rihanna, Rick Ross, Kanye, August Alsina, Big Sean. Now we'll go to Warner Music Group. All right, they distribute for Atlantic Records. CEO of Atlantic, Craig Coleman, white guy. Artists like Wiz Khalifa, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, Fetty Wap, Trey Songz. Elektra Records, Jack Holzman, Paul Rickholt, white guy. White guys, I should say. Artists: Metallica, Bruno Mars, Missy, CeeLo. I'll explain why artists are under two different labels in a second. Warner Brothers. Jack L. Warner. The whole Warner, it was founded by them white guys. Artists like Prince, Madonna, Wiz Khalifa. 300 Entertainment. This was the last one that threw it in there. They are distributed by Atlantic Records, but Atlantic Records is distributed by Warner Music Group. All right, so they fall under the umbrella. Founders are Kevin Liles. We have 3 black guys.
And a possible.
Roger Gold. Yeah, possible. We got 3 and 2 possibles. Nice little
playing spades with these
motherfuckers. Yeah. Roger Gold. Todd Moskowitz. White guys. And none other than Lear Cohen, white guy. Artists like Shy Glizzy, Young Thug, Fetty Wap, Migos, T. Wayne, Kurt Cobain. All right, so we can not assume, we cannot guess, we cannot theorize that the labels I just ran down, out of all the names I ran down, we have 3 positive, guaranteed black guys that are affiliated in the founders of the label, and 2 possibles. But I'm pretty sure the other 2 are white guys.
That's 2 jacks and a queen, but you got 5 hearts.
Yeah, you got a queen, man. You feel me? But this is the thing. If you follow along, if you pay attention, follow the web. The reason why you have a couple artists on maybe 2 different labels like they were named is because when you sign under, let's say, Atlantic Records, you know what I'm saying? When you sign under Atlantic Records, you essentially are signing the Warner Music Group because they are the parent company that pretty much owns or runs the other labels. So that's why you would have, Bruno Mars under Atlantic Records and Elektra Records. Because when you sign under there, they put it in the contract. I ain't even going to get the book. Y'all should watch my other
cross-collateralization, right?
They put it, it's not even cross-collateralization. It's,
I'm off.
They put it in a contract where whatever label you sign to, they can, you know what I'm saying, they can release the record under any of the sub-labels that is under the parent label.
Okay. Yeah, it's like lineage.
So you can sign to Elektra Records, but they can release your album under Atlantic Records or under Warner Brother Records. You feel me? Yeah, power of attorney. Y'all niggas need to get study. See, you motherfuckers ain't paying attention here. You niggas is so scared of the motherfucking white man. You niggas is so scared of the motherfucking white man that y'all niggas don't even want to do your motherfucking research.
The white man.
The white man. Keep it pushing, black man. Keep it pushing, black man. You motherfuckers are so scared to goddamn go on Google and just put together some goddamn names and just connect the motherfucking dots. You niggas need to pay attention and wake your monkey asses up.
That's that old 70s
Keep it pushing, black man. Shout out to SETI, man. Sorry, shout out to him. That's that motherfucking nigga right there. Militant nigga.
For real.
Punch your grandma lights out. That's the type of nigga I fucks with. Like, but I'm just saying though. Like, look, please, like, somebody tell me, am I wrong about all the white people that are controlling the labels? You feel me? Like, you would even, I don't even have Bad Boy in here, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Bad Boy is probably under, they're not under Sony.
Warner?
Either Universal or Warner.
I think they're under Warner.
See, the nature of the beast is, the nature of that beast is, you gotta understand where they come from and what they do, and how they was made.
You gotta know how these motherfuckers play. Yeah, you gotta know how these motherfuckers think.
Yeah, but see, but a lot of people and that's another problem too. You know, people hear names like Warner and they think, music. But you gotta look at the big picture of these motherfuckers. Like, look at what you're going up against. You're going up against Warner, the music group. You're going up against Warner, the production group for the movies and TVs and shit like that. You're going under Warner as in the distribution of cable, like Time Warner. You're going up under all these motherfuckers. You go to Universal, and these motherfuckers got theme parks. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers, like Sony is the whole fucking, what the fuck is Japan?
What?
Japan is the East.
No. I mean, like, what is Japan?
Hey, yo, LeRon, you mad low. I can't hear you.
Yo.
LeRon is Japan is the country that make everything.
Yeah, they make all the shit. So,
Sony is fucking Japan. Literally.
But like, Japan owns half of the land over here, so.
No. I'm saying, like, Sony is the size of fucking Japan.
I'm saying that they own
like
most of the shit
so you
over
got
here, so
Sony,
it won't be
then
surprised that they
okay,
own most of the shit. So.
okay, but see, you look at Sony, like look at how much money Sony gets just in the gaming industry.
Yeah, they make yep, a lot of bread.
You know what I mean? Like these are the motherfuckers that you going up against. But see, here's what I find most interesting about the whole setup of how they do the music industries is you never hear about these big motherfuckers. You see them on the back of some CDs. You hear about them from time to time. You never really pay no attention. But the motherfuckers that they really push in your face are the people that you can relate to. For example, if you're a fan of Lil Wayne, Drake, or Nicki Minaj, or some shit like that, you're a fan of Young Money, which is under Cash Money. But if you're a fan of Birdman and fucking who the fuck ever else he got over there, Hot Boys, shit like that, you're a fan of fucking Cash Money. See, the thing with all of that shit is that these are the names that they're pushing towards you. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that they want you to be related to
Fuck
remember,
you
to
back there
recognize.
dropping
I want to
bombs and shit.
brainwash you with the bullshit.
Yeah, you know what
They
I'm
want to
saying? Like
brainwash
it goes to
you,
fucking like
program
you
your
take
asses.
you
They
take
want
you
you to
take
have
Bad Boys
riches.
for example. You think Bad Boys, you think Puffy, you think that motherfucker runs the world. You think fucking Cash Money, you think Birdman, you think that motherfucker runs the world. You hear Def Jam. Well, now you know what I'm saying. It's fucking what's the one black dude out of the three, four possibles?
Russell.
Fucking
Russell Simmons.
Yeah, the spades
no,
game and
not
shit.
Russell
He said
Simmons.
one of the
Who,
possible.
L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid, yeah, L.A. Reid. You know what I'm saying? But see, like these are the faces that you see. These are the names that they give you. These are the people that you're relative to, because these are the people that you can relate to. You can't relate to the motherfucker that's sitting in at the desk at the top of Sony. You ain't gonna
Not at all.
you ain't gonna know how the fuck to talk to a motherfucker with billions. What you gonna walk in and say? Hey, I got this music. You need me with a straight with a motherfucking straight face. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
need you
it's
more than
not
you
going.
need me type shit. That
Yeah,
that
you know what I'm saying, man. I got something to. Oh, I got a deal for you. You can't live without it. Like, I mean, what the fuck are you gonna say to this dude? You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
gonna be like, get the fuck out of here.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I got a deal for you too. If you leave my office now, I won't throw you out of the top of the fucking 143rd floor in this building. You know what I mean?
cause you
Like,
niggas ain't, cause niggas ain't going in there sharp. Like they ain't sharpening their swords. Cause they ain't fucking reading. Cause they not educating
nah,
themselves.
They're
They
not
not
holding
they
square.
nah.
they're not understanding how these people operate. I'm telling you niggas, when y'all niggas get the books and read the contracts that is written by a white man, he's a Jew. The Jews run Hollywood. If you think I'm fucking lying, YouTube it, nigga, and watch the documentaries. They tell you how they created Hollywood and became fucking billionaires off of this shit, off of
Yeah.
entertainment. See, now y'all y'all niggas need to learn how to look at words and start to break them down. Because when you break down the words, then you understand what they fully mean.
Yep.
Entertainment is three syllables. Enter means to go into. Tain, contain, sustain,
Attain.
means to obtain, means to hold, have a grasp. Mint means to basically implant an idea, a suggestion. So, what is that?
Contain. Contain your
What does
brain.
that mean? I'm going to enter your mind. I'm going to contain it for a certain period of time to implant a message into your subconscious mind. I'm going to think for you.
And they do it all through the
And they
program.
do it all the time. And what I'm telling you, once you start to pay attention to it, where the fuck is my other book? Where's my mind control book?
It's just like
This
fucking
is
sports.
the mind control book is so fucking deep. Mind Control 101. Look that shit up. Get it on Amazon. It's
Yo,
like $5. But
$5,
the
nigga, $5.
the shit is crazy. Like the way that they structure the contracts in the music industry and in the industry period, but in other industries, you get your money. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing sync licensing or whatever, yeah, you're going to get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't about all that. But the music industry is run by, you know what I'm saying? They're supported by niggas that'll take you out. You feel me? So they got hitters. You feel me? This is the drug game legalized. You feel me? This is the legal drug game. Like, y'all niggas need to really understand how these people play. And you got to understand how they operate. You know what I'm saying? You, like, look, say, you can't walk into a nigga that got billions. You can't walk up to Leo Cohen saying, nigga, look, I got this demo tape, blase, 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 blah. No, he's not trying to hear none of that shit. But you go to Leo Cohen and say, nigga, I done sold $500,000 off the internet, nigga, and out of shows that I done sold out all over the country. What you trying to do? You trying to get some bread or what? Because I'm good either way.
Bingo.
Who you think he gonna talk to you? Let that nigga go check the numbers. See how niggas ain't putting things together. You can run your own fucking multi-million-dollar empire. Nigga, Dame told you niggas. He told you, motherfucker. Look what Rockefeller was. Do you see all of these companies? Do you see the three main companies? Sony, you know what I'm saying, Warner and Universal? Rockefeller could have been the fourth.
Exactly.
That's the type of mindset niggas ain't trying to go to. If you gonna try to do it, nigga, do it all the way. Fuck getting a deal. Nigga, create the deal. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, instead of getting the check.
That's too much work, though.
It's like when you go up
like that's too much. Like y'all niggas are scared.
They scared.
Y'all niggas are scared. Fuck, it's too hard. It ain't too hard. The shit easy.
Like,
the shit easy.
And another thing too.
That's what it is.
You have to pay attention to this right here, and this is a key. Is when you're going to build a legitimate empire, not just a business, but an empire, some shit that's going to impact the world. What you need to realize is this right here. Every empire that's ever been built, the person that built it was never the face of it.
100.
I mean, like, that's just fucking facts. It is what it is. If a person built an empire, they're generally never the fucking face of it. You know what I'm saying? And they don't make an empire out of something like, L Boogie Beats or Rashad or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how a fucking empire built. Now, that may be a piece to the puzzle. That may be a piece within the empire, but that's not the empire. You see what I'm saying? Like, every business that I build that motherfucker with an intention on a couple of things. Number one is the name got a powerful message that when people read it, they understand that this shit is something that relates to me and something that I feel like can give me an exponential amount of power and something that I want to do. Number two, I set it up to where if I'm the motherfucker behind it that's typing up all the messages, or whether I'm on vacation and there is somebody else doing all of the legwork, you will never fucking know. Because I don't have to be the face of this business. I don't have to be the face and the person behind every piece of the business that's going on. Now, you want to be a part of everything that's going on so you know what the fuck is going on in your shit. But you don't have to be the front runner, because if you really want to build some shit like this, the way that you are able to actually build multiple businesses at the same time is you can't be attached to any one of them.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? Like, personally, you are engaged with them, you are a part of them, you are building and creating them.
Right, you checking to see if everything's going good, but you're not gonna do the work with the workers.
You can't do that shit, yo. Like, one of the best things I ever heard, bro. Like, when I first learned about Bob Proctor and I started looking at some shit with Bob Proctor, white guy by the way. Cool motherfucker though. But
yeah, cool ass.
Said
Caleb's uncle and shit.
What the fuck? What'd you say?
Your uncle, nigga.
But yo, Bob Proctor made his first $1 million cleaning fucking carpets.
Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? This motherfucker made his first million cleaning carpets. And he said that when he realized that he didn't want to be, he wanted to have a connection with the people that worked underneath him. He wanted to make them feel like they were a part of a family, that they were a part of not just the company. They weren't just an employee, but they were a part of the actual business. And he said, but he didn't want to be a part of the actual work. He didn't want to be out there cleaning fucking carpet. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was he started wearing a suit to work every day because nobody expects a man in a suit to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
this shit, like little shit like that, like separating yourself. But he
That's a little
also,
psychological trick there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like little shit like this by separating, because literally all of this shit in our day-to-day routines matter to people. It matters to different people that you meet, from clients, from people that are in your company that may work with you, from just average people that have their own businesses that are looking in from the outside. All of this stuff matters. How you carry yourself, how you present yourself, the things that you do, what you say versus what you do. All of these pieces come together and form a idea of who you are and what you are about. So if every time you come around, you're saying this or doing that, but none of this shit is ever matching up, it's never adding up, it's never really fully coming together and adhering, then people are going to look at you as a person that probably can't be trusted, as a person
Yeah,
that
you start losing
probably
credibility because
what,
you get people's hopes up.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like you
And
build up people and then you let them down. Like when
most
you
of these
meet,
people, my bad, Elbow. You want me to add?
go
Can I add on? Can I add on real quick?
ahead, because you came in loud as shit. I was
Mortis
like,
Bond, son.
you got a
My
good
bad.
point.
I had a motherfucking joke. I had a joke through my body. I said, oh, but pretty much most of these people expect you to fail anyway. You know what I'm saying? The people that you telling, yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. Most of
Take
these
away
people
your
expect you
blessing.
to fail. Yeah, they trying to take away your blessing. So when you prove them that you couldn't do it, yeah, you became part of their thinking because that's something that they knew all along you wasn't going to do it.
But you know
You know what
what?
I mean?
A lot of people, this is a lot of people too. A lot of people expect you to fail because they want to see you fail because you've already told them your fucking plan. So they
Yeah,
want,
exactly. Like, oh, so you going to do that?
you
Yeah, it sounds
know,
pretty big. I hope you fuck up at it.
that's
Pretty
like
much.
one of the
That's pretty much how they go about it. Like,
yeah, I
That's
mean,
why you
like one
can't
of
be
the
telling people your plans.
yeah, I
exactly one of
keep
the
that shit
worst
on the
things
low
you can
ski,
do,
bro.
man, like
Yeah.
yeah, tell every fucking thing that you're going to do or you're doing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
elbow, yo. I remember you said some shit like that in a voice message one time. You're like, if you talk about it, you're not gonna do it. Chances are, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's
That's
real
real
shit.
shit. That's
That
And
real
was me
shit.
who said that.
Oh,
I
that was
got
damn.
I got a message. I saved that
man,
shit
don't
from
be trying to
LeBron
steal
though.
my
Oh,
goddamn,
LeBron did say that too?
don't be trying to steal my shine.
I said that
Hey,
shit a
yo,
while ago.
my
Yeah,
my
hey,
fucking
you probably said it too.
my shiny ass orb head has enough shine for all y'all motherfuckers.
All right, lemongrass.
Yo,
Lemongrass.
yo, I had something to touch on with the Bob Proctor shit though, man. I went to one of his
Did you
events.
take a picture with that nigga though?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I
Yeah,
took a picture with Uncle Bob and shit. Nah, but he said, like he basically said like same type of shit LeBron was saying, like, he said making $1 million is not hard, but he said but get people doing things and start to delegate and outsource and shit.
Hell yeah.
yeah, you know. Because I mean, like, yeah, that was a crazy story, but what people fail to realize is he literally almost worked himself to death to get that fucking million. You know what I mean?
Literally, he did
Like
all the work.
literally, motherfucker passed out in the street. You know what I mean? Like, so you really have to get a grasp on this whole concept. It's not about, basically our whole message for this whole hangout is not so much about the racism. It's not so much about black and white. It's about realizing what type of environment you're in and learning how to play the game but by your rules. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And what comes with that and what's involved with that is gonna be some shit that, you ain't gonna want to do, but there's gonna be some hard decisions that you're gonna have to make. You know what I
Real
mean?
talk,
Like,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how comfortable you are with change.
let me
How
say one
comfortable.
thing, Shop.
How comfortable you are about being uncomfortable. It's
pretty much what it is.
I just want to say one thing, Shy, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You cut me off one more motherfucking time.
Really?
I just fucking with you. I just fucking with you.
Whatever he got on his mind, he has to get it out. That's ADD.
Yeah. But that's good though. But see, that's the type of shit that you gotta be. You gotta be like Shy. Like real talk in your business. You gotta be fucking assertive.
You gotta punch through.
You gotta be able to put yourself out there and be heard. Y'all heard some shit today. A motherfucker said he was getting pitched. What the fuck was I watching? Shark Tank. I was watching Shark Tank. Love Shark Tank. So I'm watching Shark Tank, and I forget dude's name and shit. But anyway, he was on the motherfucker, and dude was like, he didn't get a deal and shit. And he was like, if you would have just gave me 2 minutes and listened to what I had to say, you know what I mean? He stopped me right there. He was like, listen, my job is not to listen to you. It's your job to make me hear you. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of this shit is stuff that you have to take it. See, it's a bunch of pieces to it. Like in the beginning, this shit is hard.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers tell you what they want to tell you. You know, it's a lot of people that want to sell you some shit. So they tell you, a simple way to make $10,000 a month or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, it's hard. Because when you start out, chances are you're not gonna have the capital to be able to go out and hire designers and people to run your ad campaigns and people to do your promotions and strategy and business plans and shit like that. You're going to be the person that does all of that. So what's really important is that you build on relationships. That's why your brand and relationship building and your integrity is so important in the beginning whenever you're starting this thing out, is because that is all you fucking have. You're like Scarface. All I got is my balls and my word. You know what I mean? Like that's all you. Yeah. I ain't breaking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have in the beginning. So you have to make the most out of what you have, and that means doing like we did. How we got this team formed. We didn't have you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of capital and shit to put into starting all of this shit, but we got a group of people together with unique qualities that fit every piece of the puzzle that we needed.
100. And I'll tell you what, man. Like coming into till I think it was like 2014 when I was working at my job and stuff, and I was going to meet up with these guys. I was going to meet up with Caleb, Freddie Franks, L Boog, and Dane. Oh no, Dane was nowhere to be found around this time.
Dane couldn't go that day.
Yeah, Dane couldn't go, but around this time, I wasn't working on much capital, man. I was just going on a whim. I got fired from my job at the time. I tell the story all the time because this is just like a big turning point in my life. Like, I was fired at the time, and I was just like, man, fuck it, let's go to Florida. You know what I'm saying? I took my family with me. We drove down there. It was a long ass drive, but it was fun. It was worth it. But I ain't had no capital. I barely. Like, I was nervous. I was sweating the entire time. We about to go to this fancy ass Asian restaurant. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I got the fucking money right now. I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to splurge. Like, that's why I had my earphones in, because I was nervous as shit. But also at the same time, I was making calls from different customers. Customers were calling me, buying my beats, and this was a big time when I was really focused on selling beats and shit. So I was selling beats throughout my entire trip coming down and on my trip coming back home. You know what I mean? I learned some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going off of that whim, I started to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? I really started to figure it out.
Yeah, yo. And it's like, that's back when I was selling the beat tape and shit. I sold a whole gang of beat tapes just to get to that fucking event. You know what I mean?
You inspired me to do the beat tapes, bro, because, like, when I saw you making those sales, you was, like, doing, like, you did, like, 3 sales in a fucking row. I was like, nigga, I need to do that. I want that. Like, I want to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I based my whole beat tape off of Caleb's idea. You know what I'm saying? And I actually had Caleb help me design, like, the marketing for it and whatever, and design, like, just different ways to go about selling it, him giving me tips and shit. You know what I mean?
No doubt, yo. And I was just going to say, like, man, every one of us has, like, at one point or another put us in a shitty spot financially or something. We've kind of just taken a lot of hits along the way to not only grow our own shit, but to, like, as a team, that's kind of what has built all this shit. Because, like, I remember when we first all kind of met, it's like we didn't really know each other than just like hangouts and shit. But then that's when it really got real. It was just like, man, this is.
We was just having a great ass time going to Denny's. We
Yeah.
was trying to go to the Hooters. The Hooters were closed. Went to a nice Asian restaurant. I still regret to this day I should have got sushi. That shit I was eating was not that good. It was still good though.
I backed out of that motherfucker. They had too much raw shit on the menu for me.
Yo, man, I should have got the sushi, bro. I was like, man, why did I get that? I was like, damn, I'm Hollywood now. I'm getting this.
Went to the burger spot.
Yo, LeBron and Freddie, I think both of y'all were there. We all hopped in LeBron's whip and went to Books A Million and shit.
Yeah. Where is it we went?
We went to like.
That was in Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I wish I was.
Wasn't that Bojangles?
Yeah, we went to the Bojangles too and packed like all those people in fucking Randolph's car and shit.
Yeah. That's when we went to the mall and went to the Books A Million and shit. But yeah, man, like, you know, it's a tough road, you know what I mean? But it's about assertion, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing to risk whatever the fuck you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're playing poker, you know what I mean, you got to be willing to know that going all in is an option, you know what I'm saying? Like,
going all in?
Sometimes, I mean, well, you know, it's a poker term, not the fuck boy term, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand that this is an option, it's a part of the game for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes you're gonna fall on your ass, you know what I mean? Like, the situation ain't just gonna get better because it's as worse as it can get. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just have to push through that shit. But those are the things that's gonna make you tougher. Those are the things that are gonna make you who you're going to be whenever you look back and say, "Yo, I got this fucking yacht. I'm selling the Mediterranean right now." But I remember whenever I went fucking flat broke, trying to chase this very dream, and I'm glad I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, like I swear to God, that shit. This is gonna be so powerful, man, for us and everybody watching this shit who really commits. Because, man, like we've all kind of had crazy stories and shit, but like that Bob Proctor event I was telling about earlier, I spent like literally my last money on that shit. I spent $395 to get to that. That was one ticket, general admission. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like I did that, and then you know, I had to actually like call my dad to fucking move money to my bank account so I could get out of the fucking parking garage. I broke my fucking bank just to get to that shit, you know? I had to be like, humble myself even more to be like, yo, I can't even leave the fucking parking garage right now because I have no money, but I'm glad I made it to this event, but fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's those type of situations where it's just like, damn, like all I'm trying to do is better myself and change my life and everybody else's life around me, and then you just keep getting hit with these feelings of like, why the fuck am I still not quitting? But like that's later on, later on in life, you're gonna look back and be like, damn, like how the fuck did I not quit? But it's just because the resilience and the fucking persistence that you build over time, man.
100%. I think it's just those things are signs. Like I feel like whenever something really bad happens to you, financially, whatever, I feel like it is a sign that something better is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, struggles don't last. Strong people do. So if you really want to make something happen, you gotta be willing to get knocked on your ass. You gotta be willing to be fucking flat broke for a couple of weeks, or maybe even a fucking month, maybe even a couple of months. Shit, maybe even a fucking year. But I promise you, natural law. This is natural law. The more that you keep pushing in what you believe in, and you truly believe that this shit's gonna work, guess what the fuck is gonna happen? It's gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work the way you want it. It's not gonna happen like that. It's not gonna happen like that for you because it just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? This is not a movie. It's not gonna happen like that for you. But I promise you, it's gonna happen in the most least likely way that you'll expect it, which will make the reward even sweeter, which make your fruit of labor. Make your fruits of the labor even sweeter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like, man, like I can literally like it's so dope because like when you look back and you're able to tell like your stories and shit, you'll be able to say like you felt things that like a lot of people will never feel as far as being at a certain point. It's just like you'll have stories that you can just go off of, and then that'll propel you further. But it's like, I mean, I know what it's like to sit next to people who are earning 20,000 a month and have a personal and business bank account that are both a couple dollars in the red. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird feeling, man.
Yeah, that's a weird feeling.
but as long as
you gotta go through though.
it's like as long as
Something
you're
you gotta
surrounded,
experience.
as long as you're surrounded by fucking success, man, or people that are like going for it. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna be straight.
Like, I talk to these guys every single fucking day, man. Like, every single day. I'll wake up in the morning. I go straight to the chat. Morning fuckers.
That's all of it.
Morning fuckers.
Dane will be the first one to clown me, like, brush your gums, nigga. Brush your goddamn gums.
Yeah, man.
I'll be straight up in the morning.
Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Yeah. That's all niggas is, man. Y'all niggas scared.
Don't be scared of what's gonna happen, bro. Like, man, fuck it, man. Like, you gotta. They're making a lot of noise. Goddamn, but fuck that, yo. Don't be scared. Hold on, bro.
Like,
yeah.
He's like,
you niggas not scared of retiring at 60 to absolutely nothing after working 40, 45 years of your life. Like, you not scared of that?
That's what you really need to fear.
That shit terrifies me. Like, I sit back and think, like, y'all, like for real, like y'all, it's like motherfuckers is comfortable in their own. Say you niggas comfortable in your own depression, like your own fault. Like, you sitting around stinking shit right now, but you don't smell yourself. You don't smell yourself because you done got so used to it. Like,
some people can't be happy unless they're miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people like that.
People are
that they go out of their way to make themselves miserable, and then they're happy for the day. You know.
Yeah. You got motherfuckers out here that are just like they got different, you know what I mean, habits. They'll go out here and spend all their fucking bread trying to look fly, trying to impress motherfuckers, and then go home and then can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They hate what they see.
Talk shit about how they ain't got no more money. I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money because you done put your shit all into somebody else's brand. You done gave your money to the motherfucking white man and got goddamn scared. Don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know it's hard, niggas. I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit is hard. Like, I know y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't let go of the Jordans and all of this shit. Like, I understand it. Like, y'all niggas just feel the need to have it.
The Jordan 20s is coming out in like 2 weeks.
But this is like y'all gotta understand like money structure. Y'all gotta understand power structure. Like, okay, think about this. Michael Jordan, like LeBron was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to touch on this before I had to run out. I had to run and get the wife some ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he was talking about, you know, somebody that owns the company won't be the face of it. So the perfect example would be Nike. The face of Nike, pretty much, like, but just the brand, you know what I'm saying? The Jordan brand, like, Jordan is the face of it. He's the one in the highlight reels. Everybody know it. Whenever they come out, niggas is lined up 5 o'clock in the morning waiting for them to come out, you know what I'm saying? So they can have the same sneaks everybody else got in a city, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But, you know what I'm saying? He is the face.
Oh, and they just hired their successor too, with LeBron. So
yeah, you know what I'm saying, and he's locked in for life. You feel me? But here's the fucked up thing. Like, the LeBrons are never compare to Jordans. Like, Jordan, that nigga got a good 25-year run, like, of putting out the same fucking 12 sneakers. It done got to the point, like, these niggas don't even put out all the other ones. They put out, like, the first 6, and that's it. Like, they just hit y'all with them. Like, that's it. They just New colors. And then at that, it don't even be new colors. It be the same colors these niggas probably put out 10 years ago.
Right.
The y'all niggas just wasn't hip to then. They just put them back out. They had a whole stock of these motherfuckers. Look, we gotta get rid of
just
these
call them the
bitches.
retros. They just call them retros.
You know what I'm saying? They come out with the new colors. But here's what I want y'all to understand about power. Michael Jordan's net worth is $1 billion. Now the niggas, that's a lot of motherfucking money. In reality, it is. That's a lot of motherfucking money. Your net worth is $1 billion. You feel me?
I'm about to say, I'm happy working under the white man for $1 billion. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Now, this is what the motherfucking white man is getting. Y'all niggas need to understand. The owner of goddamn Nike, his motherfucking name is, what is his name? Philip Knight. This motherfucker's net worth is $25.1 billion.
Damn.
Now, I want y'all niggas to do a simple mathematical equation real quick. Would you niggas rather be Michael Jordan? You got a Billy. You know what I'm saying? You got a bill. You sit nice. You sitting lovely. You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather be Philip?
I mean, I got a choice.
You got a choice.
Oh, I'm Philip.
One or two. A or B. Nigga, which door is you gonna walk to?
But
is you gonna walk?
Are
you gonna look? Are you gonna walk through the employee door? You get a salary.
Are you gonna land on the roof?
Or are you gonna walk through the door where you create the salary? You tell this nigga what he gonna be getting paid.
Yeah, I mean, like under those circumstances, yeah, you know, but like.
But it's the same. It's the same with everything.
Yeah, but see, like this is what I like to stress to people too. Stop looking at what other motherfuckers has got, and figure out what the fuck you want. I mean, that's like a lot of people's problem. You look over here, and you see Drake got this, and Future got that, and this nigga got this, and he got that, but what the fuck do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like. And that's why a lot of people they look at shit, they see shit, and it's just like a kid. Whenever you little, you see some shit walking through Toys R Us. Oh, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. You know what I mean? Like you want every fucking thing.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get any.
Please don't, Rashad. You're killing us.
You know what I'm saying? So like, figure. I mean, cause me personally, you know, I feel like a bill is, you know, that's like too much for me. You know what I mean?
You can't spend all that money in one lifetime. You feel me? I'm saying though, like,
time though, what my goal is, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, here's what I got to give like a little bit of my life in order to explain this point. Like, whenever I got older and shit, and I became the man that I am today, my mother told me that she was proud of me, right? And this is why she told me she was proud of me. She said because she was able to provide for me a life that was better than the one she had, and basically what the way that I look at things are, you know, yeah, I'm comfortable in life right now. Do I want more? Yeah, I always want. I mean, that's just human, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, whenever I bring kids into this world, whenever I bring, you know, new life into this world, and I rebirth, you know, new spirits and shit like that, you know, I want to make sure that they become better than what the fuck I am. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people live life for them and them here and today and right now. They don't live life to be the person that could have been a spark that set the flame for riches for their lineage 20 years from now. You know what I mean? But like that's the type of shit that I focus on. Like for me personally, you know what I mean? Like I want to be that motherfucker front runner where I might not see the billion, but I might see 500 million. You know what I'm saying? But the next generation or the next two generations might see that billion, and then they pass it. You know what I'm saying? Like generational wealth, basically. You know what I mean? Like that's the shit that I focus on. But I think this world has become so selfish, man, that people don't want to give up. You know what I mean? They don't want to give up anything that they have because they feel like I don't fucking know. I really don't understand. I've never really understood like the selfishness, but like you can't just think for today, the here and now. You know what I mean? Like you're working for more. You're working, number one, you're working to fulfill a duty and a destiny that was laid out for you from the people in your past.
100%.
Number one. Then number two, you're working also to provide a very strong road for the people that are coming after you to be able to walk. But also, you do have to focus on yourself, but you're the smallest part in all of this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if people understand these concepts, you know what I'm saying? Life gets really simple. Like I told you, man, I don't need all of that. Like me personally, honestly, this is the God honest truth, bro. I get probably 150,000 a year, and life would be absolutely wonderful for me. I'd be, you know what I'm saying?
But
I'm perfectly
the
Mm-hmm.
thing
fine.
is, the thing is,
You
like
know what I'm saying?
you just said the perfect thing because you created your own, you created your own reality, your own heaven, your own comfortability where you would be good, where you don't need all that. Like me personally, as well, I don't need all of that. Like I, I told my artists, I said, look, bro, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do this, we're gonna start this company, not necessarily for me. Like I said, look, I give it a good 3 to 5 years, a good run, and after that, I'm good. Like I'm fall
Mm-hmm.
back. You know what I'm saying? My kids' names is going to be on a lot of documents. They're going to co-write a lot of songs. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So they're going to have checks coming in, like in and when my kids get older, you know what I'm saying? I got two daughters now. I got another daughter on the way. You know what I'm saying? Be here in April. Like, my thing is, like, if they want the company and want to run it, when I'm done, look, this is y'all's. Like, y'all got this multi-million-dollar company. You know what I'm saying? Here.
Right.
You
You can
feel
have
me?
it.
You feel what I'm saying? Or do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Like, follow your own path. Like, you're here for your own thing. Like, your own, you know what I'm saying? Your own destiny. Like, figure out what it is that you want. Like, why the fuck are you here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and everybody, like, to touch on what you said earlier, Brooks, like, everybody is so focused on everybody else's life and what these celebrities is doing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That y'all niggas is too afraid to create your own reality. Y'all are too
Mm-hmm.
afraid to focus on yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all so focused on everybody else but your damn self. And I find
Real
it
talk.
selfish. I find it selfish, like Dame Dash said. I find it selfish that y'all niggas focus so much on everybody else that y'all don't even focus on your kids and want to leave something for them.
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? Like me and my queen had arguments about this shit. Like I told her in one nutshell, I could give two flying fiddle fucks about a job. Like you feel me? I don't feel like
Real
waking
talk.
up, going somewhere and doing all this extra shit. But you know what I mean? I do what I love to do, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I love to cook. So, you know what I mean? I like the restaurant job. Like, it pays the bills. You know what I'm saying? Gives me enough money to pay my bills and take the extra bread and invest it into what, you know what I mean, I need to invest it into. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole
Mm-hmm.
goal. Like, if I'm gonna work this job, I'm gonna work this job just enough time to get my shit in place. Once my shit starts rolling, I'm out of here. You
Real
feel me?
talk.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
Real
saying?
talk, bro.
And once I make that decision that I am never working for anybody again, ever, ever, like
That's what
ever
it
again.
is.
There is no turning back. You feel what I'm saying? And
What's the
that's what niggas are scared of. Niggas are scared to get to that point where they say, I'm gonna make this decision. I'm never looking the fuck back. Whatever happens from this point on is going to happen.
I never look back
Mm-hmm.
either. I said, man, fuck that.
What y'all niggas gotta understand is that if y'all start thinking and y'all start creating your reality in your own motherfucking mind, it has to come into fruition.
Yeah, it does.
Nigga, you God.
Real
How the
talk.
fuck, nigga, you create everything here? You created every fucking problem you have in your life right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Too real.
Who the fuck is this? Who in this world can tell you that you can't create a different reality? Why can't you create a different problem? Because one thing y'all gotta understand is that in this world, in this realm, planet Earth, nigga, we live in a world of flaws. Everything is fucked up. It's a world of duality, either or. So that is why the system is set up like that, either or. Because we live in a world of duality. You're either going to be broke or you're going to be rich or wealthy. You feel what I'm saying? Either or.
Just on money. Am I still on?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That cut out. If you focus just on money alone,
you're going to have those ups and downs. You're going to have money, not have money. Have money, not have money. But if you focus on an idea that creates money out of your own creativity, then you can tip the scales in your favor. You feel what I'm saying? It's that simple. Like, stop making this shit so hard. Like, everybody, look, we live in a technology age. You can reach somebody in Germany with the click of a fucking mouse. You can reach a nigga under the sands of Afghanistan in a fucking bunker where goddamn Bin Laden was.
And you can reach this nigga with the click of a fucking mouse. This shit is easy. Whatever the fuck it is that you want to do out here. Like, I don't give a damn what you do. It's people out here making thousands of dollars monthly from fucking YouTube. Just making videos, just making niggas laugh every day. Who the fuck would have thought 10 years ago that you could get on camera, do some funny shit, and make money off of it? Without nobody in the way, without no talent agent, no, you know what I'm saying, no casting call, no directors, and nothing.
Yeah, Al, you know, the Viners, a lot of Viners make a lot of money, and it's all off of royalties.
Yeah.
Niggas done went out there and made money off of just being
off of their sense of humor.
Yeah, their creativity. Niggas just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna just make niggas laugh every day. But I'm gonna also make niggas think. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna also make niggas think at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? That YouTube and Facebook has become the new TV. Like, niggas don't watch TV no more. Niggas watch Facebook. Niggas watch YouTube all fucking day. Niggas watch friends all day. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the world has come to. You feel me? Like, everything is mobile. Like, everything is easy. It's instant. It's the microwave society, the popcorn society. I want that shit in, you know what I mean? 2 minutes or less, nigga. You got 2 minutes of my time, and after that, you're taking too much. Taking too long. If I can't figure this shit out in 2 minutes, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Like, I don't want it. And that's the society we live in. And that's why niggas ain't going nowhere. Because y'all niggas ain't got patience.
Yeah.
Y'all don't got patience. Y'all don't have enough patience to sit back and slow yourself down, nigga, and read from time to time. Sit back and get lost in your thoughts. Like, turn everything off and just sit back and chill. If you smoke, like I smoke, you know what I'm saying? Light one up and just sit back and just let your mind wander for an hour. Just let it go, nigga. You'll be surprised at the shit you think of. You'll be surprised at the ideas you come up with. Like, damn, I could do that. And then if you just sit back long enough, you just start connecting the dot.
Hey, yo, when I blaze, man, I might sit down with a notebook and just fill that shit up.
Right.
For real.
Yo, and I want to say this too, man, while we on this topic, you know what I mean? But what's the best way to say this? Well, fuck it, we did an episode about race. You know, I don't really think I can say anything right now that's gonna be more offensive than that if people are offended. But
I mean, speak your mind, nigga. Look.
No, I'm gonna do that shit regardless. I told you this L Boogie. You dig what I'm saying? But now I'm trying to figure out like the best way to word this shit. Basically, it's like this right here. In creating that reality, in creating that dream life, you know what I'm saying, that you want to make happen, that you're going to start working towards and putting steps in place to actually attain. Understand this right here. If that reality and that dream consists of being a part of a certain field, don't try to force it to be in a certain part of that field. Basically, what I'm saying, like, if your dream is to make $75,000 a year, have your own home with your own car that's paid for, all of this shit's paid for, and you want to be in the business of music, that doesn't mean you have to be a fucking artist. That doesn't mean you have to be a producer. Um, See, it, this is the cool shit, you know what I'm saying, that people can see physically. Like, I don't know how much you know, how much, well, people, period, know about, like, just what it takes and the people that it takes and the talents and things like that it takes, to put together, say, radio stations or television productions or just to be a radio personality or, like all of these different avenues. There's more things to do than just be an artist or just be a producer. You know what I mean? Like that shit may not be for you.
100%.
I mean, just being 100% honest. If you've been doing this shit for years and you done bought all these fucking courses and you done bought, you done listen to all these motherfuckers talk and you did all of this shit and you actually applied it and shit just ain't working, that's probably a sign.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, like,
You wasn't put on this earth to do that.
yeah, let's be real. That's
To be 100%.
probably a fucking sign. You know what I'm saying? But when we say that you need to keep that fire alive to where you keep going and you achieve that life that you're looking for, that doesn't mean you can't change directions and change paths. And you know what I mean? Like, if that shit ain't working, find something else in that area that you like. Go with that. Maybe you may be a horrible fucking presenter of music or creator of music, but you're an excellent writer of music. Write fucking music. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not good at writing music, but you have the voice to present it. Present the music. Like, don't listen to all this bullshit out here. We was talking about this shit earlier. You tired of motherfuckers talking about this shit in this damn post earlier about, like what makes a fucking artist. What makes an artist is being good at something. An artist is a person that is good at a specific skill. This is by definition. This ain't just some shit that I'm telling you. This is by definition. An artist is somebody that is good at a specific skill. So the point I was trying to make earlier is, if you're a great artist in the studio, you're still a fucking artist. If you make okay music in the studio, but you're a great performer, you're still a fucking artist. If you can make great music mixes to go on a radio station to play like pre-recorded, but you can't fucking DJ to save your life live in a club or some shit, you're still a great artist, whether you have one or both of those skills. Like, you can be great and an artist in many different things besides just making and recording music and just making beats. You know what I mean? This world is so much bigger than that. And all the skills and the things that it's required in order to make a legitimate business in music, and not just in music, but a business period, in marketing, networking, learning to promote, learning how to network, and all of this other shit. Like, all of these skills are things that other people need to know. So you may not be good at really executing all of this shit, but you may be excellent at teaching somebody how to execute it. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, don't hold yourself in these boxes. You know what I mean? Like, just because you step into a box, you step into a pool and you say, fuck it, I gotta swim here, but the water's cold. you know, and there's 4 other fucking pools over there with different temperature waters. Why the fuck would you stay in the cold shit? You know what I mean? If you don't know water 75 and this shit right here is 68, get your ass out and step over to the one to 75. You know what I mean? Like, simple as that.
Niggas are scared to take that leap though. Like
yeah, they scared to make that first.
There's gonna be a point where you have to get out of that motherfucker. You got to run to the next one before you can get into that next pool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like getting out of the one pool, but your ass is just butt ass naked, and you gotta run. You know what I mean?
But
you gotta be enough of a motherfucking person to say, you know, I don't give a fuck who sees me. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna run.
That's how you gotta live your life though. You gotta live
walk and swing my arms hard. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta live your life like you living butt ass naked and everybody watching you and you just don't give a fuck. You feel me? Not saying that you literally should do that. You might get arrested, but I'm saying that's the mindset that you gotta have. Like the fuck is you looking at? What are you looking at?
Don't say P.T.I told you to do that shit.
Don't get us jammed up. If we get jammed up, don't mention our name.
I'm trying to catch no charges, man. I'm be honest with you. I made it to 29 years old, man. Thank be to the man upstairs and the powers that be, man. 29 fucking years with never ever having to see the other side of a fucking jail cell. Close. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah.
You never had to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm thankful for that shit, man.
100%.
But I I know motherfuckers have been through a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? So it's rarely shit that I see that's actually new. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the problems that people have, you know what I mean, they're not new problems, but motherfuckers, when you don't give a person the answer that they're looking for and they really already have an answer made up in their mind, there's nothing I can do to help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what they believe.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of people are on the internet, you know. So that's why I don't just go out here giving out advice and information to any and everybody. Because I feel like at this point, you know what I mean? Like, if you really need help and you really need information, who the fuck am I to have to go out and force it on you? I know I got it. I apply it. I do this. We do this.
This is what we do.
We have to force it on you. You know what I mean? If you don't want to ask the questions, if you don't want to get the help, I mean, we can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a personal
And we
issue.
have no problem helping anybody, man. That's what we're here for. We help people. You know what I'm saying? We do this on our separate channels. We do this on separate platforms. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that we know and that we have no problem sharing with anybody. But if you really want to take that step to actually apply, which is much different, that's it. Different. What the fuck is different? Different than learning. Then that's when you make that leap of faith, where you just make that jump, because that's where the action. This is where it really happens. This is how you start. Because learning the shit is cool, but what is the whole point of it if you don't actually apply it? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why you're learning in the first place, so you can apply it in your own personal way.
Yeah, because that's the thing about it. Like, we do a lot of our direction is towards artists and producers, and that's right now. Because I mean, we're growing, we're expanding, so we're definitely going to start branching out into other things and the other areas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is going to be a staple. You know what I mean? Because this is where we started, so we ain't leaving nobody behind. I don't want nobody to think that's what I'm saying. But on this panel, out of these 7 motherfuckers, it ain't 7 now, but it's 7 of us in all. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't 7.
Out of us 7, we've all sold beats online.
Facts.
Shit, most of us sold beats offline.
Both.
Most of us sold actual fucking CDs and albums and mixtapes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've done these things, like the shit that we talk about, we don't have to go on fucking Google every time we go to write an article. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we got this knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've lived it. Now, we still have to stay up on the changes because this shit changes so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the foundations, the experiences, the things that are involved with it, we lived it, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna give you the same story we're gonna give you unless they get it from us. Because the shit that we telling you is the shit that we done. You know what I mean? The shit that we live. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know,
Yeah, you
man.
know, I always tell people you could believe me or you don't believe me. That's up to you. But I
Yeah.
know this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
does
man.
this.
Yeah, man.
For real.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
they gonna look at you like you a madman regardless. And they gonna talk about you regardless if you're doing good or not. So
Hmm.
your natural instinct to all of that should just be, okay, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know it came from a long time where it was just like I was getting nagged on by other people in my family, like you need to get a job, this, that, and the third, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I say this all the time because I feel like this is another important part of how I know that I progressed. You know what I mean? Came from all of that to family members asking, "How's the business? Can I get a shirt?" My cousin makes music. I mean, my not my cousin, my friend of mine makes music, and he was trying to get a recording and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Came from the same person who told me you need to get a job, you need to put this shit to the side or whatever, whatever, whatever. Now you trying to now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what I'm trying to tell you is, regardless of what you do in life, do that shit well, and your haters will eventually hop in the bandwagon, trying to get a ticket, trying to get a shirt, trying to get a beat, trying to get whatever the fuck you have to offer. They gonna be like, yo, yeah, man, I bought that joint last week, actually, man. Do I get VIP access? They always got a
Yeah,
little
man.
ulterior motive to the side. Some of them do, but at the same time, man, you gotta roll with the punches, man. That's what I really learned recently from Dame. Dame was just like, yo. Because there was one time I was stressing because I was working on getting to a different bank. I wasn't fucking with the bank I had before. And I was like, I'm going to start switching banks or whatever. And I was stressing because it was different. I didn't want to take my time to do the research. I wanted to just get the shit over with. Then it was like, yo, calm down, do your research, and just roll with the punches, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to really just slow down. Sometimes I move too damn fast. And the boys know that shit. I be moving fast as shit. It'd be hard to catch up
Yeah.
with me. Like, but I pop up. Yeah, I be popping up though. I pop up all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
be lurking.
I be
You be
lurking.
lurking.
I be lurking in
That's the
there.
thing about it, man. And that's another reason why it's so important to have a team too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Why it's so important to have people around you that are more than just business partners. You know what I mean? Like
100. This is family.
because you don't need a motherfucker to talk to like just about some shit that's going on.
Yeah,
Like we
you gonna
we
need to
we didn't
vent.
talk we
You gonna
talked about
need
a
to
lot of
vent.
shit.
Talked about a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
know what I'm
shit that don't
saying?
concern the
We talked about
music.
a whole bunch of
You
shit.
don't know
But
the
you know,
half, man. Like,
nah. But if y'all only knew like some of the best ideas come about talking about something that has absolutely nothing to do with any of this shit. Like, you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like real talk, you know what I mean? Like because see when you get put in a position to where you have to make a decision, see, because that's really what's going to end up happening. It's going to get to a point in life where you're going to have to make a fucking decision. Point blank,
100.
period.
Point
You
blank
know what I
period.
mean? You gonna have to make a decision, and when you sorry, but
What?
when you make that decision, you know what I mean? Like, or if you're not able to make that decision, the decision will be made for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Mhm.
why not take a fucking chance? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, why not just do it? Like, you never know what the fuck is
for
gonna
real,
happen, really. And this is what
for
Kay
real.
said a while back. Kay was like, man, if it's something that you've never done before, it has to work. It has to.
Yeah,
It has to because it's something that you've never done before. It's fresh. It's a whole different platform for you to dominate. If you dominate it correctly, it's gonna work.
So good and
bingo.
well that
That's how I felt with like, cause me coming from a musical background, I'm like, damn, I want to do something other than music as well. Came out with the
Hell
clothing
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Came out with the clothing line. Wrote a fucking book the same year. I'm working on my next book, and I'm working on the next set of designs this year. You know what I mean? So it's just like, just do this shit. Like, I never really like, I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if anybody's gonna buy it. Nah, man. If I could sell a beats, I could sell anything. That's how I always felt. And I was selling anything. I sold everything after that.
man, it's easy to make motherfucking money out here. But
It's easy.
niggas gotta stop focusing on the money, man. You gotta You gotta figure out where you're gonna make your mark.
Yeah.
Value.
You gotta build your community, yo. Who's really out here fucking with you? Like, that's worth more than money. Really, the relationships that you build with your clients and the people who aren't clients but will be clients in the future because they fuck with your brand so heavy, that's really what that's worth more than money, because regardless, they're gonna refer to other people to your brand, and that's gonna boost your brand up, and you keep getting all these good reviews from just different people that come in and out of your life, coming in and out of your business, and their first impression of you, because your first impression is your last impression. It'll make you're leaving a deeper mark on this earth, because now everybody's gonna be knowing about you. Like, yo, you need to holler at him. You need to holler at him. More people that's gonna point fingers to you that way. Like, yo, he got what you need. Holler at him. The more that your community will be built, the more that you can easily sell what you gotta sell just by directing your traffic, directing your audience, directing people who supported you from the jump, and directing new people who are trying to support, but they still want to get to know you first. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta build your community. Fuck selling. I mean, you gonna sell regardless, but you gotta sell yourself. You gotta put yourself in the forefront. Don't talk about what you sell. Talk about you. They want to know who the fuck you are. They want to know if you're a real person.
Real talk. I mean, like, honestly, you ain't got to sell shit. All you got to do is create. If you create enough value, if you create enough, enough attention, you know what I mean? Like it's not about selling. It's about creating. You know what I mean? It's like, if you ain't got shit to sell,
you literally
don't fucking matter.
Literally got to create the money. You got to create the money, and that all comes from an idea, and that all comes from fucking thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Think for you, like that's what. Cause see, we gotta tie it back in. So I'm gonna go lay it down with the lady real quick, So I'm gonna lay this down before I call this a night. You have to be willing to take the leap and make your mark, right? And understand that regardless of anything that you do, whatever the fuck it is, you're going to face the fucking system. There's no fucking way around it.
Yeah, there's no escaping that.
Absolutely fucking no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So, no matter what, like, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you want to do, and whatever your passion is, wherever you're going to create your value from, wherever that's going to come from.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking do it. Stop worrying about what a motherfucker's going to think, what a motherfucker's going to say, because they're going to say and think whatever the fuck it is, regardless.
Bingo.
Ain't about it.
Who won bingo?
No need to sit there and wonder about how people are going to feel about you. Fuck it. Do you. You know what I'm saying? You here to do whatever it is you came to fucking do. Do it. What the fuck is you scared for? You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Real talk. I know you might, you know what I'm saying? You might see shit on the news. You might hear shit in the media. Whatever goes on. You know what I'm saying? Blase blah. It is what it is. That's all distraction. That's to stop you from thinking. They want you to see them. They want you to acknowledge them. They want you to talk about them.
That's the smoke.
Mm-hmm. The smoke and mirrors. They want to dumb you down so you could be a fucking sheep like the rest of the people who are stuck in that box. So you won't make your big moves. They want you to be as dumbed down and watered down as possible, because they know that every person on this fucking green earth has the potential to become something great, regardless of circumstance, regardless of where they at, regardless of who they are, whatever race, color, all that bullshit, which doesn't matter. But since this is the topic of what we established in the first place, I had to throw that in there. But regardless, they know that humans can be great, only if they decide to.
Real talk. In the words of the great Michael Jackson, it don't matter if you're black or white. You dig?
It don't matter if you're black or white.
Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? But I think we pretty much covered the topic.
Yeah, I'm about to turn this shit off.
And a lot more, you know what I'm saying? Damn, he just gonna end abruptly. You know what I mean?
I just realized we've been going for a break.
Yeah, my voice, you know, I got an old soft ass voice. Anyway, this motherfucker, this shit melt like ice cream in summer weather, man. I'm telling you, I'm losing it. But all seriousness though, regardless, seriously, because white people, y'all got oppression too.
Yeah.
Because everybody is rooting the motherfucking against you. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's be 100%. Let's be 100% honest. Whatever race you are, it doesn't matter because you have enemies. You have motherfuckers that are looking at you saying you are the reason why they can't get where they want to be. But you can't pay that shit no attention. You just got to do you. But at the end of the day, you got to remember that green runs the fucking world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, green brings life to the fucking world. Seriously, green is the color of life.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what you have to remember. Just remember that that's what the power is. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be out here chasing money. Don't be out here chasing nothing. Don't chase shit. You know what I'm saying? Just create it.
For real.
Don't chase something that's already fucking here. It makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Create your own. And you will be okay. I promise you that. But I want to say this right here because I know we get ready to shut this shit down. Because it's been wonderful, man. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us. We done been so tied up deep into this shit. Everybody got serious and shit, got their low political voices on and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. But
fucking keep it pushing, black man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I just want to tell each and every one of y'all, man, that watched it live. Everybody that watches it after it's on the recording on YouTube or whatever, man. Just remember this, man. If don't nobody else love you, if don't nobody else hope for the best for you, if don't nobody else motherfucking think it's possible for you, even if you don't think that shit, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And that's
P.T.I. believes in you.
Heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the team. We believe
the team. We believe that you can do it, yo. But it's not about us. It's about you. Can you do it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I ask every viewer who's watching this, who don't have a lot of confidence in themselves and their endeavors, I ask you personally, do you believe in yourself? And if you don't, yes, I believe in you, regardless if I have met you or not. And if you need our help, you can talk to us directly, and we can help you. We can set that shit up for you if need be. Because we all have individual brands that focus and specialize in this particular category. Because we came from that same spot. We came from that same shit. You're pretty much a couple of steps. You're following, not really in our footsteps, I can't say that, but you're in that same lane. You know what I'm saying? But you're just a couple levels behind, and that's cool because you're gonna level up every time. So you're gonna be in the spot where we are. You might even be in a better spot where we than where we are if you keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So man, fuck all that other shit, man. Just go ahead and do your thing, yo. Because like life is too short. Life is too short for you to just throw that shit away and live an average life. And
that being said, motherfuckers, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we gotta bounce.
Real talk, yo. Hey,
all right, K.
Y'all hold it down, and man.
Yeah.
Get that Peep the Blueprint.
Hit that. Oh yeah. Cop
Get that
Peep the Blueprint.
Cop the Peep the Blueprint. God damn it. Cop Peep the Blueprint right now.
Oh yeah, forgot about that part.
I'll plug it in the description, but yes, the comments are disabled. We're gonna put the Hangout comments so you can catch up in there too if you want, and put your comments in there as well. But as soon as this video is ended, y'all can comment below and whatever. But appreciate everybody watching, man.
Yeah.
Peep the Industry is
out.
Don't
cut it off yet. Hold on, because I need to do this right here. Hurry huffing up at me, motherfucker. Repeat game. Okay, listen. If you're watching on YouTube, after this recording goes up, and you may not be able to comment on there. Some bullshit's going on. Something crazy as fuck going on with YouTube. You know what I mean? Just in that case, you can go to peeptheindustry.com. The link is in the description. peeptheindustry.com/hangout.
You gotta put it in the description, bro.
Yeah, I just said it's gonna be in the description, bro.
Okay.
Just said it. But yeah, you can catch us there, and yeah, we getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. Oh, you can sign up too. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to go by peeptheindustry.com/ hangout / I'm fucking
I can't
drained
remember it. I
now,
can't.
son.
Don't look over
I'm
here because I don't
drained.
remember that
I'm
shit.
drained. peeptheindustry.com / hangout. Be sure to go there, check that shit out. If you're not in a position to purchase, you can always sign up, and you can get a free sample of the blueprint. And you can also connect with us there. You can email us, you know what I'm saying?
Email us, hit us up individually. We'll be right with you as soon as possible.
We fucking own it, basically. Oh, and don't forget, P.T.I. Impact Team. Go join the group.
Yeah, go join the Facebook group.
We got some motherfucking special shit that we getting ready to do with this shit, man. We finna really change the game and give y'all some stuff that's I don't even want to tell you about it. I can't tell you about it.
Don't tell them.
You gotta be a part of the group in order to find out, because we really gonna take motherfuckers to the next level. I'm gonna say that. And that's 100%. All I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm
saying? Leave all the links in the description, man. That being said, P.T.I. wishes y'all. God damn it, Elba.
I'm not gonna stop. I can't stop, man.
Go ahead.
But
if
you are live, I see right now that we still do have some people rocking with us live. If you haven't already, go right now, because we get ready to hit this button, and this shit will be off in a second. And go ahead and go on Facebook, type in the search box P.T.I. Impact Team, and go ahead.
We'll have a link for you too.
Ask. Yeah, we'll drop a link for you too. And go ahead and ask to be a part of the group, and we're gonna get you in there, and we're gonna take this shit to the next level. Because I want to see everybody make some money by the end of March. And
100. Let's get it.
Yo,
make that fucking money, man. It's money for everybody out here. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
There's no fucking excuse. We gonna get you there.
Real talk, man. Y'all go out there, man, and go ahead and write up your nice little blog post or article or some shit. Create some controversy on social media for tomorrow or tonight, and really get people engaging with you. You know what I'm saying? But this your boy Arson, a.k.a. L Boogie down. I love to shake a leg. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it. We finna get on up out of here, though, man. Much love to you. Appreciate you for rocking with us, tuning in. And we out. This Peep the Industry, babe.
Peace.
Much love to y'all, man. Peace.
Much love, appreciation. It's Freddie Tracks. Peace.
Rashad Beats out.